Growing up, life was hard. I moved around a lot with my mother. Family life was not good. There was always drug and alcohol use at home. We moved around a lot, and I never really had a stable home until I was 11. And even then, it was in a rundown housing commission estate in a rough area full of crime. After a huge fight with my mum, I found myself on the streets with nowhere to go and no one to turn to. I had nothing but the clothes on my back. I just left in a rush. I had no money in my pocket. In an instant, my life went from complicated to very frightening. After another year of this, I had completely lost hope. But then something magical happened. I was locked up again. But this time, there was light at the end of the tunnel, and that light was the Salvation Army. I got sent to a youth refuge run by the Salvos in the city. Little did I know, it would change my life forever. It was called Oasis. On my second day, I met Salvos officers Paul and Robin Moles. From that day, they have always been there for me, and they still are today, 15 years on from when I first walked through that door. They are more than Salvation Army workers to me. They're like my mother and father. They are my family. They literally love me back to life. The Salvos gave me everything I needed then. Food in my belly, a bed to sleep in, a safe place to live. I went from feeling lost and scared to actually having hope. They also gave me the opportunity to discover my purpose in life. Almost as if they could read our minds, the Salvos set up a music program. The first day I started that music program, my life changed. After walking through those doors, I sat down, and for the first time I could put my thoughts to paper. I wrote a verse for a rap song that day, and I recorded it at the Salvos. When the producer hit play on that track, something inside me changed. Instantly, I could finally see the light for the first time in years. The energy that was building inside me was immense. I knew from that point on that I was not destined to live a street life. I went from being a hostile and aggressive person with no direction to finally having a dream and having hope. Because of the Salvos, I found my purpose. That day, I made a vow to myself to be somebody, to give hope to others like the Salvos did to me. In 2017, I toured with the Salvation Army, creating homeless awareness through the power of music in schools around New South Wales, performing to 6,000 students across the state. Today, I run a small promotions and events company in partnership with the Salvation Army, where I get to mentor those who are homeless and give them hope through the power of music. In addition to this, I'm also releasing my own album, and I'm working on another album with my Oasis peers. Fresh out of Sydney Film School, I am also working on my own film scripts and film projects, and today I have permanent housing, and I am very proud to say that I am also a Salvation Army employee, working to help others in the community. No matter where I go or what I do, the Salvos are always there to guide me and support me on my journey. They are my family, and they saved my life.